MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Stephen Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Stephen Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University, the closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball, great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Stephen Strasburg's.
Digging in, Jesse Winker, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
At the plate, Joey Votto. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And he takes a called strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Fouled off. Winker gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers, 18 driven in. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here it is, the 3-0. Fouled away. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. He's set, and the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Taylor into the second deck and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, number 44 is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting 6, the
To
shortstop.
the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Oh, right down Main Street with that one, 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Reds are on top, 3-0. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Digging in now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game, and what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Popped him up. Barnhart over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Stepping up now, Victor Robles. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2-0 to the National center fielder. Robles is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Count even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Now the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. So striding forward now, number 4. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Two and two.
I got the count 2-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 54, Sonny Gray.
Stepping in now, Sonny Gray, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Let's go, Nash.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So here's Starlin Castro. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-1 home. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Fouled away. Gray ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate now, Yan Gomes.
Go.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Batting eight.
No
The
doubt,
right
Matty.
fielder.
He's one of my favorites,
Michael
mostly because of his stuff.
Taylor.
You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Taylor, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Fouled off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, you hate to give up a
Batting
2-out walk to anybody,
pitcher.
but especially to a
He's
speed
there.
demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Steven Strasburg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-0 pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Gray sets. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Moustakas onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Let's go, Nats.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2. Here it comes. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In is Joey Votto now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Mustafa.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Come on, man.
Pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1
This is a
strike.
good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds are down and ordered as the lead remains 3-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner.
Turner.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. Ball 2.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
No strike.
Two-0 count. The pitch. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Three and 1 to the National shortstop. Victor Robles waits on deck.
Come on, Nationals. We need to win. Come on, let's win, Nationals.
Hit in the air to center field. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El
Now
Cambio.
batting,
Hadn't
second
seen it in that
baseman,
entire at bat. And what
Howard.
happens? Gets the string pulled on him
Right.
right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Gray into his motion. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now
Pretty good
batting,
swing right
left
there as he
fielder,
drives this ball
Wow.
deep. One hops over the wall,
Soto.
and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now it's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one's down to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Starlin Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nats leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 44.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Line drive, base hit. Well, fastball count there yielded a fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Galvis, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Kurt
Leading off
Suzuki,
for
as
the
they'll look to
Nationals,
get something going here
the
and even
catcher.
this game up.
Things
Third.
not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
The
ones
first
have that
baseman,
late
number
action
10.
that just starts at the
Yeah.
last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to Yan Gomes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
At the plate, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball,
The
a high
pitcher,
piece of
number
cheese,
37.
swung at and missed. That
Defense.
pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's
Musburg.
awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Hit hard but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Towards second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Now batting, number 4.
Standing in now, number 4. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The pitcher, number 54, Sonny Gray.
Nicholas Castellanos will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Castellanos.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 3 homers and 21 driven in. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Yeah. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Reds lead it 3-1. Jose De Leon is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Standing in, Howie Kendrick. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Soto begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local station.
Leading off for the Reds, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Now, Washington.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Mike Moustakas will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Popped him up. Castro is there. 1 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
First pitch coming, here it is. Eugenio Suarez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Austin Voth, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Austin Voth.
Into the box now Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Still 1-2.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he fouls this one off.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Kendrick has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. It's a curveball taken low for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Taylor is there. And the inning is over. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2. It's the Reds 5 and the Nats 1. Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2.
We got full count.
Line towards center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Well, this one was
catcher,
squared up pretty
Kurt.
good, but just like pitchers give up hits on
Suzuki.
well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
That's ball
Comes in
1.
with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Rounded weakly down the line toward third. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 10, Go.
Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
So digging in now, Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're down here 5-1. In now, Tucker Barnhart, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Ready now for Cincinnati, number 4. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Robles, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Kurt Casale will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cincinnati, number 12, Kurt Casale.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead this one though, 5-1. Matt Bowman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
67, Matt Bowman.
Adam Eaton is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two and 0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, strike one. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game.
Here we go.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Victor Robles digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far on the year, Robles is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 5-1. Wander Suero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Striding in once again, Jesse Winker. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jesse Winker.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order. They're up 5-1. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high and miss your spot.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it carried off the foul pole for a homer.
Here now is Juan Soto. Guess he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Still even at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
And now for Washington, Starlin Castro. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Votto near the first base bag. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Nationals 2. Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Strickland.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 44.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
You go, DC.
First pitch on its way.
4-1. Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Turner loves it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're still out in front, 5-2. Raisel Iglesias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Cincinnati, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The first baseman,
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
the right fielder.
Now to the plate, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The pitcher, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Back up the middle, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat is Trey Turner. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder, number 16.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now, and this is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
Ripped down the first base line. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final today. The Cincinnati Reds posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jose De Leon earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Raisel Iglesias earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.